Yo guys, what is up? It's TRUEDBZZ here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the pseudo season 4 patch that Dragon Ball FighterZ recently got, I believe about 2 days ago of this recording. And so yeah, I want to talk about the update, my stance on it all, whether or not the game is back, well for me anyways, and yeah. This is going to be a lot shorter than my other discussion video that I made. I kind of went on a rant about, other stuff, and I kind of made my point clear, but it was kind of, all over the place. So I promise it's not going to be that long, but yeah. So, Season 4. I think this new update has changed the game dramatically, and I was kind of hoping for that with this update, because the game had gotten really stale, especially because after, I believe, UI Goku, the patches that came with the rest of the DLC characters didn't really change the meta at all. The patch with Roshi just was a bunch of bug fixes. The one with Baby, when he came out, nerfed Roshi B and then bug changes. And then the one with Gogeta, I believe, nerfed GT Goku and then nerfed Roshi again. So, like, the only things that really changed is Roshi and GT Goku throughout the several DLC patches. But this patch really shook the game up with the Z changes, which is a fantastic mechanic. I love using it whenever I can. The new guard cancel, it is expensive, but I think this defensive mechanic is okay because you're spending 2 bars on it, so I think it's a good trade-off, especially if you're taking like 50-50s like all the time and you just kind of want to get out. I think it's a good mechanic, especially since it's 2 bars. Aerial guard cancels, in my matches I never really used aerial guard cancel except for once, but I think it's okay. It's nothing that special. I think the grounded guard cancel is actually probably better than the aerial one, but we'll see in the future. Other system changes, Spark can also last throughout combos when you're limit break, so that's a good thing. It'll help out a lot with TODs and stuff like that to make sure, your opponent is dead. And the last system mechanic change I want to talk about is the nerfing of Css. They did buff a lot of Css, like their startup or their knockdowns, but they also made the timer for Css longer, so you're not going to be seeing them a lot more frequently. But at least the Css that are good, you're still going to see them, honestly, because they're just that good. Because, I mean, like, beam Css, like, it's full screen confirms. Like, people would be dumb not to run that, especially if your character already doesn't have a beam assist. So you're still going to see CSS around, but I'm glad that they did something to it, to bring it down a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's it for all the system changes that really affected me and my gameplay. All the other ones were just kind of just either I never used or very situational stuff. Going on to character balances, Super Saiyan Goku's back. I love it. I really wasn't a fan of Goku back in Season 1 and 2. But in Season 3, like, after they nerfed him for, like, no reason, I kind of felt bad for him. So I was like, yeah, bring Super Saiyan Goku back. So I'm glad he's back. Super Saiyan Vegeta didn't get the bust that I wanted. He's an OD assist character now with the Z changes. Since you can Z change in his consecutive energy blast, it makes characters like Broly, Vegeta, Gotenks, it makes all those characters like pretty much the top tiers even more top tier, and it does help out some other characters like Nappa, get Cyberman. I've seen some stuff with Super Broly. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff with Super Saiyan Vegeta being an assist character. In terms of him being a point character and his combos and not his meter game, his I would say his neutral too. Like, his neutral is good, but it's very straightforward. But I would say mostly his combos and damage was his biggest issues, and they didn't really fix that at all. The only thing they really did to change that was they made his dive kicks slower, so it's easier to combo off of with certain assists. So that's good. But other than that, he didn't really get the buff that I wanted, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. I'm not going to go through everyone in the list. I'm just going to talk about characters that interest me. If you guys are interested, I will put a link for the patch notes in the description below, or I'll link a video to several different channels that'll explain the patches more in depth. The next character I want to talk about is Krillin. Krillin actually kind of got buffed and nerfed at the same time. With the changes to his aerial key blast, he can do new rejumps, and I'm pretty sure the new ones are universal. I believe so. I think they did buff the actual universal one from season 3.5. So, or at least for me, it's been a lot easier to do. It's still hard, but it's a lot easier. But the new key loops that he has are pretty much universal. If not, like, it works on 90% of the roster. So, his combos are a lot better. And also, they changed the way characters bounce on his grounded key blast. So, for his corner combo, you won't be able to do, like, standing S and a 2S. You just got to go in 2S. Which is... It's kind of whatever. I'm still trying to find uses for it. I'm kind of exploring Krillin right now just to see how these key blast buffs really help him. In terms of playing him, he feels like just regular old Krillin, so I'm happy about that. They didn't really nerf anything too bad. Well, they didn't nerf at all. I'm pretty sure they're all buffs, but like, you know, they didn't really tweak them that much, so I'm glad. Blue Vegeta didn't really get that many buffs either. They made his Rekkas have less landing recovery, so now he can combo off of his light Rekka, which is actually pretty sick. But other than that, he didn't get any changes. They made his Big Bang attack plus on block, but you'll almost never see that. So it's kind of whatever. It's a whatever buff. So Blue Vegeta didn't get anything. So pretty much all my mains except for, I would say, Roshi are fine. Like, they didn't really touch them. For Roshi, they nerfed B assist again, so now there's no armor whatsoever on the assist now, so you can't stop people from mashing. But the hitbox and the auto correction is still there. So if you want to run Roshi B, you got to use it more of a, I would say not a defensive assist, but more like a check your opponent assist. You know, like on Wake Up, you just sit there, call Roshi, see what they do, you know. So it's not as defensive as it was, but you can still use it in defensive situations. It's just, you won't have the armor to protect you if things go wrong, you know? What are some other characters? Zamasu and Goku Black really got buffed here. I don't know where Goku Black will stand with the tier list. I've heard people say, like, they buffed Goku Black, but, like, he's not, like, good, you know, like, Kid Buu good. Like, he's just okay, which is... I feel like that was the main point of this patch, just to make everyone feel like they can be played, you know. And I think they really did that, even though I don't agree with they not patching or fixing Super Saiyan Vegeta. Like, he's still viable. Like, you can still play him and be good, especially after the super float mix. They buffed that, so he'll be able to mix more, so it's fine. Zamasu was a really big winner of this patch. Honestly, without, you know, much experience with Zamasu, I would say he's probably like top 15 in the game now, maybe even top 10. So Zamasu got buffed, really good character. Nappa is insane now. His Cyberman goes to projectile, so he's good. Base Goku gets sliding off anywhere now, so he's good. Like, it's just crazy. Like, any character you point to on the roster, they got buffed in some way. So I'm really glad about that. So, with that being said, what is my stance on the game? And here it is. My stance is exactly the same as it was in the last video. I still think the online is atrocious. I literally cannot have fun playing it on my own. The online is just really bad. Staying in training mode and learning all these Z changes and new synergies, like, it's all fun, but when you get down to it, I can't play the game. So, with that being said, guys, Fighters is not gone from the channel, but I'm definitely still going to be taking a break. I've been uploading a lot of Skullgirls stuff, and I'm going to try to get more content for the game, you know, by fighting other people and my friends and stuff, and even my streams, I'm going to start uploading those soon. So there's still more stuff coming, but yeah. So the plan here is for the next week or so, I'm gonna be uploading my fights with my friends before and after season 4, just so you guys can see how it affected my team and stuff like that. So there's gonna be more fighters uploads, but it's only gonna be like for a week or two, because I have a lot of editing and splitting up and stuff to do. So after the week is done, it's gonna be quite a while before more fighters shows up, unless I have my friends or my mentor fight me, then I'll upload. But in terms of like fighting randoms and trying out new teams and stuff like that, like I'm just not, I'm not that interested, honestly. Cause it's like, you know, you see all these buffs, and I was talking to my friends when the patch was, you know, being discussed on the live stream, and I was like, bro, I want to play Janemba, I want to play Zamasu, I want to play Nappa, and then when the patch came out later that night, I was like, damn, bro, like they buffed all these characters, but I'll never get to play because online is so bad. So it's like I'm literally back to square one. So with that being said, the schedule is fighters for the rest of the week. I'm gonna upload the fights that I had for season 4 and all that stuff, and then after that, I'm pretty much gonna be doing Skullgirls, maybe Guilty Gear. I'm still trying to understand the game. I don't really understand Guilty Gear right now, and I don't know if I'm actually going to keep playing, but we'll see. But Skullgirls is definitely coming back to the channel, but for the next week, it's gonna be fighters uploads, and then we'll get back to Skullgirls. Then, honestly, I don't really know, honestly. I'm trying to, you know, get a PC so I can stop uploading other stuff, but that's gonna take a while. So I'll figure out some content to record in the meantime. But yeah, so Skullgirls and Fighters is pretty much gonna be the mainstays on this channel for right now. And yeah, so that's my stance. I love season 4, hate the online. So that being said, guys, I thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Sayonara.